Are you running a paid ads campaign on Google, but finding yourself having trouble getting some property management leads? Well, in today's video, we're going to go over some tips and tricks on some things that you might be doing wrong in terms of running your Google Ads campaign. So stick around for today's video. And for more property management tips and tricks, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, running a Google Ads campaign can be a bit tricky. It can be a minor thing, can make the entire thing derailed, and you might not be getting the amount of leads that you want to get because of it. So the first thing that you want to think about, and probably one of the most important things, is the messaging. So you need to make sure that you're getting your message across, and getting a message across that's actually going to attract people to move over to the next step. So if your messaging is just, "We are a property management company," that's not going to attract the interest of anybody. Chances are, if they're typing in property management, they're already looking for property management companies. What you need to do is get the message across that you're the property management company to reach out to. There's a bunch of different ways you can do that. It's going to obviously depend on your branding, but the most important thing is to just get that message across of, "We are the best property management company for you. Here's what we have to offer." And by doing so, you're going to have a better likelihood of moving these people over to the next step. Number two, and one of the most common mistakes I see with a lot of companies. A lot of people will be running a Google Ads campaign and then be forwarding them over to their website. Now, I understand the line of thinking behind this. You know, you are running this ad campaign and you just want to get the visibility of your brand up, so you're going to lead them over to your website. Now, the problem with this is, in reality, people on the internet these days have the attention span of a goldfish. There is a lot of opportunities on a website for somebody to be clicking away from where you were leading them in the first place with the ad. Now, organically, if you're showing up on Google, we don't really mind that people are clicking on, let's say, the blog or the About Us page. That's okay. But when you're paying for that click, and in a lot of markets paying a pretty high cost for those clicks, you want to make sure that they're staying on track, that they're doing the thing that you want them to do. And the best way to do this is by building a dedicated landing page. So when they click on the ad that you're showing on Google, they will move over to a dedicated landing page that really just expands on the messaging that was in your ad in the first place. So for example, maybe on this landing page, you want to show the different packages that you offer. And then from there, you're going to show things like, maybe you have a good review that you really want to show off, or an award that you've won, putting that badge on that landing page. But ultimately, you're just going to want to get to the main point and then give them that opportunity to move over to the next step by having a sign-up form and a phone number on that landing page. Now, that brings me over to point number 3, which is not using a proper call to action. I can't tell you how many websites I've been on that there would be a sign-up form on there, and the call to action on that sign-up form was something along the lines of, "Sign up for more information," or "Sign up for a call today." Now, the problem with that is, if I wanted more information, I can just go to a competitor website and probably get the information that you're withholding from me by making me sign up for that information. So really, that's not going to work. What you want to do is treat somebody's information like a transaction. You want to give something in return for them giving you their information. So a good example of this is having something like a free rental analysis. Sign up for a free rental analysis today. Sign up for a free quote. By doing that, you're going to have a higher likelihood of getting people to move over to that next step, because you're giving them something personalized. You're not holding them hostage and telling them you have to sign up if you want more information, or you have to sign up if you want to see the pricing. By giving them something in return for their information, you're going to have a better likelihood of gaining more property management leads. Now, the last but not least point is point number 4, which is not separating yourself from the competition. Now, here's the reality of property management. For the most part, property management companies are all offering relatively the same thing. You're offering the same service as another property management company. Now, that doesn't mean that not every property management company is different from each other, because you want to make sure that you're doing enough to show that you're different from the competitors, that you're offering something different from the competitors, because the mindset of somebody going in is that all these property management companies are offering the same thing, but maybe you're offering a better package than your competitors. Maybe you're offering a different service from your competitors. Maybe the pricing is just different enough that you really want to show that off. But the point is, if you're not doing enough to separate yourself from the competition, and you're not doing enough to show that you're the property management company to go to, well, then the chances are people aren't going to sign up with you. They're not going to pick up the phone and call you. They're going to shop around more. They're going to look at the competitors, and they might even call them if they're seeing that, oh, well, they're all offering the same thing as the other person I was just looking at. So you want to make sure that when you're running your Google Ads campaign, you're separating yourself from the competition. You're showing your value add, and you're showing what makes you different from the competitors. Otherwise, you're just going to fall into the category of being more of the same. And that's probably one of the worst things that can happen to any business, is being seen as the same as all the others. So when you're doing your ad campaign, whether it's building out your landing page or writing out the content of your ad, you want to keep this in mind of how can I separate myself from all the other competitors. Hopefully you got some good information out of today's video and got enough information and can apply this to your own ad campaign and hopefully be producing more of these property management leads. Now, if you want more property management tips and tricks, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. And also feel free to visit our website at upkeepmedia.com/growth and book a growth marketing session. Now, in this growth marketing session, we'll go over some tips and tricks on how you can be better fine-tuning your marketing strategy, as well as reviewing your website and all your other stuff that you have going on, and evaluating what you can be doing a little bit better in order to attract more property management leads. Thank you for watching today's video, and we'll see you next time.